Very good afternoon and welcome to Kowloon Cricket Club for the Cricket Hong Kong China Under-17s T20 series. Aaron Bush with you, and it is the home side. Hong Kong Cricket Club are the home side today at KCC. The Nomads up against the actual home team of the Kowloon Cricket Club Hurricanes. HKCC won the toss, elected to have a bat. So out in the middle, James Walker and Ariev Kaderia to open proceedings. We're almost ready to get underway. First over coming from the pavilion end. Umpire Vancy just signalling across to the scorers to make sure everybody's ready. Ariev on strike, one slip in place for the Hurricanes. And Saram Hedda opens proceedings and an inside edge. Just backward a square to get off the mark and get the first runs on the board for HKCC today. All three of these players featuring in the Caravel Foundation Under-16s All-Star Series just recently. James Walker on strike. Oh, a bit of a bumper and cut away through a vacant point region. Deep third comes around, keeps it to one. Saram Ariev charges the bumper. One hand with the left hand for Sarim. Keeps that one to a dot. First head out for the KCC Under-17s Hurricanes in quite some time, since the end of the 35 over format. Now into the 20 over format. Deep square leg to go with that third, outside the circle in the power play. And guides that one just along the ground to third slip. Back-to-back dots from Hedda. Into the over, we'll have a look at the playing 11s for both sides today. Another short one, cut just wide of extra cover, allowing the single. Stand up dot to finish off the over, so it'll be 3 runs coming from the first for the HKCC Nomads. We'll have a look at their squad today. There's the playing 11, Ariev Kaderia, James Walker, Vietaka, Kanodia, Max Cornell, Arjun Parvani, Otis Lee, James Caldwell, Seth Pereira. It's good to see Seth back, obviously recovered from his hand injury. Connor and Ned rounding out the playing 11 today. Nevan Nandwani, another junior all-star, to bowl the first over from the Austin Road end. bringing third inside the circle. Got a fine legged and deep square for Nervan, bowling to Kadaria. Full flicked and straight down to that fine leg to start with for another single. Down the leg side, first extra in the books today for the Hurricanes. Just an ease off the hips, forward of square, keeping the singles ticking over at the moment. And charge down, straight to the fielder, but cheeky single, good running, allowing another one. That's punched away in the air, a little chip shot. Will get cut off just forward of square. First double. Both batters now moving to 4 runs apiece. And just a little pop onto the leg side. A direct hit, safely through for a single to finish off the over. After 2, HKCC are going at 5s. They're 10 for none. Squad side for the Hurricanes today: Arnav Modi, Amish Joka, Nirav Nadwani, Arahan Jagani, Zachary Bush, the wicketkeeper Nervan Nadwani, Sahaj Damilia, Viakant, Oscar Wong, Yashim Barapola and Sarim Heda. As Sarim continues from the pavilion end. And that's cut away. This has got legs. It could go all the way for the first boundary. And that it does. Umpire Vancy signals 4. Sarum in again. Pulled leg side, one bounce, just doesn't carry. To a wide-ish mid-wicket. Or a wide-ish mid-on. That one was pretty much to the mid-wicket. Just one bounce. Just there, right of screen. And that's pulled up in the air. This could be a catch, but there's nobody at square leg, so it falls safely. Only the umpire a chance to catch that one. A bit lucky for Ariev. Practices what he wanted to do, which was go a lot flatter. They've got the catching position out in the deep to cover that, but just fell safely. Walker back on strike now. He goes offside, but only as far as cover. Good power play so far for the Nomads. 16 on the board. Been tidy from the Hurricanes as well. Just the one extra. Goes straight and gets through the infield. I'll get back for a double. Still one ball left to get us to the halfway mark of the power play. All right, this one pulled away strongly onto the leg side. The sweeper out at deep square. Didn't carry, so they'll get through for one, round out the over. Half the power play done, 19 for none. The Nomads. Evan Nandwani to continue. Punch through extra cover. Doing well with the singles here. These two openers for Hong Kong Cricket Club. Coach Nazakat Khan down with the side today. Coach, of course, for the Hurricanes, Usman Manj, is over there as well. Another quick single. Tip and run working well at the moment for the opening pair. Score into the 20s already. Popped up over the top of the head of mid-wicket. Another double. Kadaria not scared to go aerial at the moment. Oh, extra wind up. Dot out the end, 4 overs done. The Nomads going at sixes, they're 24 for none. Apologies, there's one ball left. Now it'll be a dot. Now it'll be the end of the over. 4 overs done. The Nomads are 24 for none, going at sixes. And popped up my way, in fact. All the way, first maximum. James Walker goes big on Sauer. Punches it through mid-wicket, I should say, and up the driveway. It goes. Better line and length this time from Salim. Cut away. Easy run on the arm for a single. That one's heading backward of square. Cut off. Not before another one can be racked up in the books. And cut away on the offside. And that one's actually going a bit further down. Beats 3. 4 runs. End of the over. 5 done, 1 left of the power play. Nomads 38 for none. It's quite straight to mid-off. Quick single again. Up to 40 now, the Nomads. He's targeting that area off Nandawani this over. Picking up the singles on the offside. Straighter this time. 2 balls left of the power play. Nomads yet to lose a wicket. Heading towards the half-century mark. Want a deep mid-wicket for Walker. Bringing fine leg in, deep square leg and deep mid-wicket in place. Is never looking to drop one in short here. Now he goes full. Tickle round the corner. It's down there. I think it's out inside the circle now. Certainly somebody. Last ball of the power play. Charge, swat straight, a little bit wide over the top of the infield. It's plugged as it's landed. And they'll run on the arm back for a double. Round out the power play, 6 overs done. Nomads are 45 for none. Go for a spin around the ground. And power play done. We're going to see our first change in bowling. It's going to be spin from the pavilion end. Hot hard work out there in the middle. Hot hard work in the shade. Commentating. Feel for the kids today. It's only 27.8 degrees, but I'm sure it's a lot warmer out there in the middle in the sunshine. D'Amelio to bowl the first over outside the power play. Walker on strike. He's up to 30 now. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, deep cover, and a long on. Fortunately starts down the leg side. Everybody outside the circle in front of square, so allows a single. Puts Kadaria back on straight. Another one chopped in the air from Kadaria and manages to find a gap again. Again, a wind up, and only as far as mid-wicket that's been put in place inside the circle. Not often you see it. It's a 5-4 leg side field for the Hurricanes at the moment. And this is cause of catch as well. Put down a diving effort. Walker survives. Not getting it out of the middle at the moment on the bowling of D'Melia. And this one skied up in the air as well. And this time the catch is taken. And that's the end of Kadaria. He departs for 14. And the Nomads lose their first just under the half-century mark. They're 49 for 1. Going to bring Seth Pereira to the crease. Number 3. Not sure why it's got Seth's name up on the scoreboard, but it's out for 14 and catch by Nirav Nandwani. Final delivery of Sahaja's first, a successful one. And watchful from Seth to finish with. End of the over. After 7, the Nomads are 49 for 1. Oscar Wong into a second over. Round us up to the halfway mark. Floats one right on the toes, just gets past his outstretched right hand and gets past the second fielder as well. Happy with a single. Shorter this time, winds up. It won't carry out to long on one bounce. Run slowed down a touch after the wickets fall. Just a 10-run partnership at the moment. Pereira, 4 off 8. Back on strike. It's a floater. And prod straight back. One hand fielding. Oh, and a little chance of a run out. Safely back. Walker not interested in that single. Wong was onto it quickly. Cut offside, straight to cover. This one to Kia cover as well. Pick up and throw. Safely through. Rounds out the 10th. Halfway through the first innings. HKCC Nomads winning the toss, electing to have a bat. They're 61 for 1. Still going at a tick over. 6 and over. Only 1 wicket to fall so far. That of Arif Kaderia out for 14. Opening bat, James Walker still out there in the middle, 38 not out. Looks like we're going to have a change in bowling for over number 11, Yasin Bodapola. Into the attack for the first time today. Spears one down the leg side to start with. The extras have been pretty tidy for the Hurricanes so far. We're hoping that they can do the same in the second half. Keep the runs down as much as possible. Good line and length this time from Yasin. And that's punched my way as it comes skying down. It won't make the boundary. It'll be cut off by Arahunt. Pick up and throw, but they'll jog on back for a couple. Goes down towards long off this time. See a very vacant leg side inside the circle, just the fine leg. Again, down to long off. Almost a repeat of the last one. Pick up on the circle. Pretty tidy start. They've been going at sixes, Nomads, and this over's gone for a runner ball off the first five. Straight into the stump, straight. So that'll be an unfortunate dot for Seth. There will be 5 runs coming from the 11th. And now the Nomads are going at exactly sixes. They're 66 for 1. Oscar Wong to continue. Looks to sweep away down the leg side, misses it, but picks up the extra. Bobble up onto the leg side. Again, nobody in catching position, so safe. Tidy from Oscar. Into his third over now. This time, chopped in the air onto the offside, into a gap. To a wideish mid-off. Hurricanes would like another wicket shortly. Want to let HKCC have 9 wickets in hand going into the final few overs. They want to open up a lot. And tidy bowling still from Oscar. Oh, this is straight up in the air. It should be caught and bowled. Oscar gets underneath it and it bobbles out of the hands. The big top spinner. James was walking. He thought he was gone for all money. A chance goes begging, I said. The Hurricanes would like a wicket. Almost generated immediately. But the chance goes begging. James gets a life on 41. Flatter, faster, probably a little bit angrier. And next ball doesn't matter. He'll be walking this time as he's caught at mid-wicket. And Oscar gets the breakthrough. Walker departs for 41 as the Nomads lose their second on 69. End of a successful over. There was a drop catch, but it didn't matter because he got the wicket in the end. Anyway, after 12, the Nomads are 69 for 2 with the Vietaka out there in the middle with Seth Pereira. Just the one over for Yasin Badapola, it looks like. It's a hard back into the attack. Right off the toes, Yorker start from Vermelia. Wind up punch through square leg where they do have protection, but it went straight through the hands. A fortuitous boundary. Probably should have been a .1 at best. So Veer gets off the mark, moves to 4 off 2. Gets the faster full toss this time. This time gets down, does good work. Amish picks it up. Oh, they're going to run on the arm and they'll get through safely. That's good running, in fact. Running on the arm. Wants to go the reverse. Keeper takes it in the belly, taking it back. Face of action. They're mixing it up early. Full toss again. Again, he's picked the gap nicely on this one. Vierkunt into the attack. First time today, bowling over number 14 for the Hurricanes. Seth on strike. Does his own fielding to keep that one to a dot. Current run rate 6.08. Nomads won't be too upset with that. Well, Charges gets a fully. Heads out and will find the boundary. Beating cover. After a measured start from Pereira, he's starting to motor into the teens now with that boundary. Back-to-back fours. Lucky 88s for the Nomads now. Drops it short, chopped up in the air, out into the deep. Oh, a hand to it. I think it's cut it off from stopping from the boundary. Very difficult chance to take. Pereira picks up another double, and this is a good over for the Nomads as they move to 90. Oh, again, but this is chopped up in the air. It's going to fall safely again, just in front of Amish. So Seth survives and moves to 20. Still a ball left to the 14th as the Nomads move into the 90s. Pushed onto the offside. Quick single. Rounds out a very good over. The run rate moving up to 6.5 after 14. The Nomads 92 for 2. Final over for D'Amelio today. Poked around the corner. This has got some legs on it as well as it races down towards the scoreboard. And it'll go for 4 down towards the little red tractor into the action for the first time today. Another boundary to Avia. Dragging it down the leg side, a touch from Sahaj. Cut away on the offside. backward of square. Oh, a little feather through the slip cord. Nobody there. They're going to come back for two on this one for sure. An easy two in the end for Seth. Speaking of twos, he's all the twos. 22 off 22. Oh, gets the Yorker. It's just chops out to point. Oh, pulled away. In the air, too much. Goes for six. And that's the 100 up as well for the Nomads. A little poke around the corner through Ford Square. Means the score will move to 106 for two after 15. Seth Pereira on 29, Avir Thacker 16 as Sahaj Damalia is bowled out. 1 for 33 off 4. Run partnership between these two off just 19 deliveries. As Oscar Wong's back into the attack. Poke around the corner. Onto it quickly. Final over for Oscar today as well. 1 for 11 of his bowling. Wants to go the reverse, does go the reverse, and we'll find a 4. It's clever from Avir. He's shown that he wanted to do that earlier on, and he's pulled it off to perfection there, and he's going at the strike rate of 200. Very T20. 20 off 10 now for Avir. Wide one. Inside the trams though. Someone gets the dot. Wide-ish one, outside off. A little bit of turn on offer there, going past the outside edge. And again wants to go the reverse and misses it this time. One ball left for Oscar to date. Same pick of the bowlers, 1 for 16. And sweeps away out onto the leg side. Just to take a single out to forward square. Will retain the strike. Wong is bowled out. 1 for 17 today for Oscar. 4 overs remain. 8 wickets in hand. The Nomads are 112 for 2. So Haj and Oscar bowled out, so we'll see some changes in the bowling from both ends. First up, Yasin Bhattapola's back into the attack. He's just bowled the 1 over. It was pretty tidy. I think it was none for 5. Find out when it pops up on the screen. Veer on strike. Beats 1, doesn't beat 2. Finds the single. And that one might find the boundary though. That is punched hard. It races away, beats the long off. Another boundary for Seth. It's being targeted that region once again. A little misfield, but they're not going to run on it this time. This could be a chance. This has gone high in the air, and again, one not carrying. Sarim couldn't get there this time. Seen a bit of that today. 3 of the batters. I haven't seen Veer do it too much, but certainly the openers and Seth have now skied ones in the air and got safe. And this one nice and safe along the ground. Apologies, that was a Veer that popped it up in the air, so he has joined the club. And winds up back with a square. That'll be 4 as well. One get cut off down towards the little red tractor. Round out a big over. And a tidy first one, Yasin, but got punished in the 17th with wickets in hand. The Nomads move along to 124 for 2 with 3 overs remaining. Nova Nunwani back into the attack. 3 overs, none for 19. He'll bowl out, so there'll be yet another bowler to finish things off from the Austin Road end. Now that one's calls of catch. Getting underneath it, getting too far underneath it in the end, overran it. Seth Gets a half-life because it was just a misjudge, as those skied ones can regularly do. Popped up in the air. Again, looks to do the reverse paddle. Half question asked from Nervan. One bounce and a back spinner on Oscar means that one's going to skid away, and it's probably going to go down for 4. It's unfortunate. Pitch just in front of Wong, and then the big top edge spinner allowed it to spin away. More valuable runs for the Nomads. I'll be hoping to get at least 150 on the board here. A little punch straight down to long off for a single. Seth this time gets a wide one. Pick up another extra. End of the over, 2 remain. The Nomads 135 for 2. Partnership 66 runs off 37 deliveries now between Vietaka and Seth Pereira. Very handy runs. Pretty much half the runs have come in this partnership. Good opening partnership of 49 as well. Salim back into the attack. His final over and the final one from the pavilion end as that's scooped up in the air, out and taken out at deep mid-wicket. Sarim strikes immediately. Thacker departs for 32 as the Nomads lose their third on 135.
Keep that up, boys. Go on, boys. Go on, boys. End up with him, lads. Everybody talking, lads.
Hurricanes need a bit more of that as well. As Otis Lee comes to the crease at number 5. He's got 11 legal deliveries left to see what damage he can do. Get that score up over the top of 150 plus. Deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, and long on, long off, and a deep extra cover. 5 outside the circle. He goes straight. Very straight. Get off the mark, Arahan. Make sure it stays as 1. Put Seth back on strike. He's into the 40s now, 41 off 32. And that's cut away in the air as well. 1 bounce. Just backward. One of the chairs out there at the deep extra cover position. I think it's Via Kunt out there. It's a pretty tidy final over from Sarah. The charge and the swat straight and won't get cut off. Otis picks up his first boundary. It's his job with so many runs on the board already, wickets in hand, and just a handful of balls left. Goes the charge down the pitch. Knows that straight boundary's the shortest at KCC and picks up a 4. 2 balls left to the penultimate. 141 on the board. Current run rate creeping up towards 8. Going straight again. Only as far as Arahan, I think. Oh, who else is down there? But Yassin perhaps make sure that stays as a 1. 1 ball left for Sarah. Seth. In the 40s, he's got 7 legal deliveries left to see if he can find himself a half century here. A swat. And... oh, great piece of fielding. Cuts it off just inside the ropes. And get back for 2. He'll move to 44. The score will move to 144 for 3. With 1 over remaining. I think it'll be Veerkunt to get the bowling duties for the final over. That's what I heard. And that's what my binoculars tell me as well. Went for 12 in his first. He's going to have to try to tighten that one up for this final over. 150 still on the chance for the Nomads. Otis Lee on strike. I reckon he's going to be eyeing up the Cow Corner region towards the swimming pool pavilion. That's where he tried to go. He's got the toe of the bat to it out through mid-wicket. Finds a 1. This time Seth swats straight up in the air, but is not going to carry again. 1 bounce. Good running. Gets back for 2. Moves to 46. 4 balls left. 4 more runs to see if he can bring up a half century. Swatted onto the offside. And a run on the arm as well. And that's good running. 48. Three balls left. 5 off the over so far. Happy with that run in, VM. Going back to his mark. That's a no ball. Well, that's very valuable, very costly for the Hurricanes. And then nobody backing up. That's going to be 3 extra runs and a free hit coming up. Hurricanes kind of limiting the plot in the final over. Can't afford to be giving up that much. No ball was bad enough, and then the overthrow. Oh, that could be a no ball as well. I think there's an edge on it, and it's going to go for 4. It's buys, in fact, so it didn't go over waist height. Gets away kind of with a free hit. They still find a boundary. 156 on the board now. Without getting any bat on it, though, unfortunately for Seth. He's still on 48. 2 balls left to find these 2 runs for his half century. And they've got past the 150, and it's going to be a good score from the Nomads and a big score for the Hurricanes to be chasing. Well, this is skied straight up in the air as well. It's going to be another one at full safe, I think. Yes, just in front. A diving effort. And get back for 2, and that's the half century for Seth with the ball remaining. Raises the bat. Have a look at the batting and bowling cards at the end of this ball as we go into the innings break. It's running anyway, run out chance gone. Otis sacrifices himself. A late consolation wicket for the Hurricanes. As Otis departs, the 4th wicket falls on 158, and that's where the Nomads will end their first innings. Winning the bat, electing to have a toss. Winning the toss and electing to have a bat even. Let's have a look at the batting card while I stumble over all my words. Opening the batting today for the Nomads, Aryav Kodaria with a 14 off 17. James Walker, a fine 41. Coming in at number 3, Seth Barrera, an undefeated 50 half century not out off 39 deliveries. Avir Thacker with a very handy 66-run partnership with Seth, 32 off 21. And Otis Lee just running himself out at the end. That'll get updated very shortly, and it will say that he is out for 8, and the Nomads will go into the innings break. 158 for 4, the bowling card for the Hurricanes today. 3 wickets with the ball. Salim Hedder getting a late one, 1 for 35 off his 4. No luck for Nirvan today, 4 overs, none for 30. Sahaj Demelial, 4 overs, 1 for 33. Pick of the bowlers today, Oscar Wong, 4 overs, 1 for 17 with an econ rate of 4.25. Yasin Badapola, 2 overs, none for 17. And Veerkunt right at the end, 2 overs, none for 12. So we'll go into the innings break. When we come back in around 5 minutes' time, the Hurricanes will need 159 for victory. Join us then. Innings break almost done here at Kowloon Cricket Club and for the Cricket Hong Kong China Under-17s T20 series for 2026. Aaron Bush with you. 158 on the board from the Hong Kong Cricket Club Nomads, winning the toss, electing to have a bat. Top score of a 50 not out by Seth Pereira, also a 41 from James Walker, getting that score up to 158. The Hurricanes, they'll need 159 for victory at home for their first game of the season. As the players out in the middle, close to game time here, waiting for the scorers. They seem to be ready. Arnav out there on strike. Amish Chalker at the non-strikers end. James to start proceedings. Starts with one just a touch too wide. Caldwell. He comes in again. Slip in place. I think this is going through for a leg by, or did he get just an inside edge on it? He did. Squared up. First runs off the bat for the Hurricanes. And we'll bring Amish Chalker on strike for the first time today. Easy to recognise with the bright orange shoe. Plural. Left-right opening combo. No change. Still a slip in place. No change from James going over the wicket. Oh, caught bowled. Did it hold? It didn't. Just got through the hands, diving effort. Another one a bit too quick onto Amish. Looks to flick that one away. Does flick this one away and take it. First wicket falls in the first. That's the end of Chalker. Out for a duck. As Caldwell strikes, caught backward of point, and he departs. The Hurricanes lose their first on 2. Connor with the catch, just backward of square. Good field placement for the little flick. Lured into it. Still a ball left of Caldwell's first. As Nirav Nandwani comes to the crease. He can get to face the final delivery of the first. It's clever when they've got the field there, the Nomads. Just backward of square. Connor was sitting and waiting, went straight down his throat. Made no mistake. Enough taking his time to get set. Poking at it as well, outside off. A very tidy over to start with. 2 runs and a wicket coming in the first. The Hurricanes need another 157 in the final 19. Run rate required 8.26. Ned Callahan to bowl the first over from the Austin Road end. Arnav back on strike. And he loses the top of middle and off. He departs as well. The Hurricanes are 2 for 2. And Callahan strikes with his first delivery. Arahan to the crease at number 4 early on. In trouble early for the Hurricanes. Two slips in place. Didn't need either of them. Taking the top of the left-hander's middle stump. 2 for the right-hander. And chopped away through that slip cordon. Probably through third slip in the end. 4 runs. Gets off the mark with the boundary, Arahan. And he's got another one. Got through the gate, and after the boundary, Ned's got 2. Arahan departs for 4. The Hurricanes in a world of hurt. They're 6 for 3. Veerkunt to the crease. Number 5 after only 9 deliveries. Can he mount some form of resistance here? Three slips in place now. Nomads looking for some sort of early finish here. There's the 3 slips. Ned comes in again. Yeah, just defends onto the offside, trying to survive. The double-pronged attack of Caldwell and Callahan, causing mischief early for the Hurricanes. Another one past the outside edge. Well, that was a big over from Callahan. 2 wickets and a chopped out 4 round out the second. The Hurricane 6 for 3, needing another 153. That's the run rate required now. 8.5. Don't have to worry about that too much at the moment, the Hurricanes. They need to worry about the 7 wickets in hand. Caldwell into a second. Rare extra, just drifting down the leg side. I wouldn't say rare, it's only the 3rd over, but been pretty much on the money. It's that sort of shaping delivery that managed to generate a wicket and chip around the corner in his first over for James. Full one. Run on the arm. Oh, kick off the pitch, but good double backing up. Make sure that stays as a 1. Pull away backward a square, keeps it along the ground. First runs for Veer today. Just need to rebuild the innings here. Just thinking, Hurricanes are missing some big names today. No Will Walsh, no Rishi Bhattani. Quick single. I get the feeling that perhaps the rugby sevens might have something to do with that one. So work to do for the rest of the Hurricanes that are here today. Oh, this is scooped in the air. This could be a chance. Oh, just missing a diving effort. That's Seth over there. Full off the toes. Another flick to Connor. Pick up and throw quickly, but good running. Allowing yet another single. full. Punched onto the leg side, and that might be the first boundary for Veer. Going just forward a square along the ground. Nicely played for a boundary to roll out the over halfway through the power play. A little fight back from the Hurricanes. It was 6 for 3, they're now 16 for 3. Second over for Ned, who was destructive in his first. Two going straight onto the stumps as he comes in again from the Austin Road end. Full on the toes, flicked around the corner for a single. And just having a chat to Coach Zakir Khan walking on past.
Yes, yes, energy.
That was him.
Good energy, good energy.
2 laptops, a monitor and broadcast unit, all being run by me, so that's why there's been a few mistakes. Plus the overlays, plus the scoreboard. One-man show here for a Saturday afternoon. No Hong Kong sevens for me, as Ned comes in again. Spoon out to very straight long on, mid on. Just playing the ball at the moment, these two, Nirav and Veer. Shot down the leg side. Hurricanes will take that one. Long way behind the DLS par score, you can obviously assume. 3 wickets down. DLS is at 42, but ain't no way it's going to rain, I think, in the next hour or so. Not even a fluffy cloud in the sky. That could be the ultimate commentator's curse. That call from me in April. Slip from Nirav, gets back. One ball left to the fourth. Tidy again from Ned. 4 off his first, 3 off his second. No more wickets yet, but he's still got a ball left to try. Didn't hear any bat in this one. Did it come off the body or wait for the signal? There's a little bit of bat, maybe glove. Very woody sound, so he got a single, retained strike. Nirav moves to 5. After 4, the Hurricanes are 20 for 3. Run rate required up to 8.66 with 7 wickets in hand, 2 overs left of the power play. change in bowling. Seth Pereira is going to have a bowl for the 5th over. Missed the Junior All-Stars with his hand injury that he picked up in Malaysia, but back playing in the Under-17s T20 series, which is good to see. One got a lot of bounce. Fluter, just pushed mid-off. Got a long off in place, plus mid-off extra cover. Point, Otis in slip, 3rd inside the circle, a deep square with Connor out in the deep as well. He's probably going to have to do the fielding here, that or Otis. I think Otis will get there first. A little tickle around the corner, we'll pick up 2. Cut to the point region, a little misfield. Will allow a 2nd. Handy for the Hurricanes, trying to rebuild this innings. Defended this time from Nirav. 9 off 14. 9 off 13. Apologies. Handy. Flick onto the onside. When I said Connor had gone out into the deep, he does do the fielding this time. End of the over. Nirav will retain strike. 5 done. Hurricanes going at 5s. They've got the quarter century on the board. They're 25 for 3, needing another 134. Doesn't look like there'll be a change from the Austin Road end to round out the power play. Callaghan in to Nandwani. He looked to go around the corner. Pick up again, fielding from Otis. Means picked it up before the camera got there. Oh, up and over the top of the slip cordon as it races down. They have 3rd in place, so Argent cleans up. Flew away pretty much straight over the top of Veer's head at the fly gully. Had to be 10 foot tall to catch that one, so not going down as a chance. It was the edge, whether deliberate or not. Now Nirav back on strike. And the finger goes up. That's the end of Nandwani out LBW. He departs for 11 as the Hurricanes lose their 4th on 27. Ned's got 3. Sahaj D'Amelia comes to the crease. Leaves it alone outside off. One's yeeted down the leg side, so need to re-bowl and pick up 1+1. And chopped away out on the offside, beats the infield, maybe a hand on it, slowing it down. Will allow a double to finish off the over. The power play done, another successful over for Ned Callaghan and the Nomads. After 6, the Hurricanes are 31 for 4. Pereira to continue. 5 off his first. Some turn on offer, but it's a no ball. Bit unfortunate because they're going to pick up 3 runs. Said in that first innings that final over had that no ball +2. It was suboptimal. That one's suboptimal as well. Free hit coming up for Veer. They ran 2, so they won't be able to change the field either. Oh, this should be out. It is out. Sahaj left hanging. And another wicket falls. That's just a disaster for the Hurricanes as they lose a 5th wicket in the 7th. Run out. Sahaj departs. Only way they could have got themselves out on a free hit. They managed to do it today. The Hurricanes, they're 35 for 5. And a world of hurt. The Nomads well on top, scoring 158. Now defending well. 35 for 5 for the Hurricanes in their first game of the 2026 Cricket Hong Kong China Under-17s T20 series. Looks like Yashin Batapola has come to the crease. We get updated on the screen once they have to deal with all the run-out pain in the butt bits that there is in scoring when they cross. There we go. Yashin in at number 7. Seth with 3 balls left of his second. Oh, and I think that one was half a chance to Otis. It's just a little dab guide from Yashin. Oh, it was close. If it didn't carry, it was very close if it did. Waits on it and finds a little gap as Avir has to chase this one down. Fielding, pick up and throw, but they'll get back for a double and Yashin will get off the mark. Final delivery of the 7th. Oh, and I think he's taken that one on a second chance. That's the end of Yashin, out for 2. 2 wickets falling in the 7th, and the Hurricanes falling apart. They're 37 for 6 after 7. No mistake this time. Well, maybe a little mistake, but rectified mistake from Otis as he juggled that one. I'm not sure if it came off James as well. Might have been a 3-way, but up, juggle, and then a big diving effort. I could see from my broadcast area that he definitely got hands underneath that one nicely on the second attempt. And that means the Hurricanes are 37 for 6. Zach Bush comes to the crease at number 8. He'll be at the non-strikers end. Wickets falling. Might not even make it to the halfway mark here, the Hurricanes. Argent into the attack for the first time today. Arjun Parvani from the Austin Road end. Veer still out there, 12 off 13. Lost 2 partners last over. He needs to stick around. Very worst. They need to get some runs on the board just so it's not a thumping loss, which it's on target to be. Drops it in short so you can punch away onto the leg side. They've taken 1. That's all they'll take. Zach will get to face his first delivery of the innings. Floater. They're going to have to run fast here. Throw coming in. Throw a little high, so Zach will get off the mark, get down the non-strikers end. A little dab poke to point. A little shuffle forward from Veer, but decides to shuffle back and defend onto the leg side. Got a deep square leg. Floating long on. Not seeing too many else outside the circle. Putting the pressure on still. Drops that one in short and work to do. That's going to get through mid-wicket. So the deep square has to come a long way around to pick up. Does so. Picks up and throws. Get back for 2. Going by the speed and the throw. I'm going to guess that's Otis out there. Far away from where I'm sitting, as far away as possible, in fact. take the extra. Getting a little bit windy. It's nice because it was hot. Full punch to the floating long on for a single. So in the end of the over, Vera will retain strike after 8. The Hurricanes are 43 for 6. Shoya Kanodia into the attack for the 9th over. Keeping with the slip in place. A fly gully just off screen as well. Full toss and punched away onto the leg side. That'll go for 4. As Connor not able to cut that one off. Chairs over there, Lavinia and Eddie doing some training in the nets. There they are. Lavinia coming into bowl. Eddie on strike. Oh, nicely punched through mid-wicket from Eddie. Right. From the under-70s to the under-17s we return. Sorry, Eddie, again. Another full one, punched forward of square. They put protection out this time. Left, right. Oh, no, they're going to just bring the mid-wicket in for Zach. He scoops up over the top of Avier's head, and it's not going to make the boundary, I don't think. Yes, it is. 4 runs. Just a little scoop up from Zach. And he gets his first boundary of the series. Much needed for the Hurricanes. I'm going to keep Avier on the edge of the circle now at mid-on. Oh, and he's hit it straight back. Avir will do the fielding. We'll get through for a single. It was in the air. It was a chance, I think, for Sorrout. It was hit pretty well, though, so finds the single. Gets a boundary brought up the half century, too, for the Hurricanes. Not much cheering going on in their dugout. He's going to have to motor here because it's going to be on the arm. Oh, he got a life there, Zach, because that was on the arm of Otis, who obviously went through the brain cells and had thrown it onto the stumps before picking it up. So another little chance. What have we got left? 1 ball left of the 9th. Oh, big top edge. It's not going to carry through to the fly gully. Slip out of place, and a fortuitous over comes to an end as the Hurricanes move to 55 for 6 after 9. Argent to continue. get us up to the halfway mark. 104 required off the final 66. Starting to get a little out of control for the Hurricanes, but can put some extra runs on the board. Didn't know much about that one, Zach. Finds another single somehow. Survives again somehow. Puts Veer back on strike. 22 off 21. Clearly the leading run scorer for the Hurricanes so far today. He swats in the air, and that is the end of him. He might have been the highest run scorer, but he's got to depart for 22. As Arjun strikes, he gets the 7th. Hurricanes are 56 for 7. Nirvan still looking to get off the mark. A couple of dots to start with. Good prod forward, trying to smother the ball from Nirvan. Two options. With Arjun's bowling, he's getting a good length. It's the decision. Do you come forward, smother, or do you stay back and hope to read which way the ball's going to go? Fast one. Will be a dot as well. Round out the over is successful. One for Arjun. Halfway there, the Hurricanes are 56 for 7 after 10. Veer Thacker to bowl the 11th from the pavilion end. Topped away by Zach, but just picks out cover this time. Big full toss, and it's a no ball, so even though he was caught, it's not out. So a free hit instead, just too full from Veer. Bowls well to avoid any damage from the no ball, just the extra in the books. Pulled away this time onto the leg side as a legend of Kowloon Cricket Club turns up. Big Matt Botters Botfield has arrived into broadcast visiting from Sydney. I'm going to stick him on comms in a sec. Plays over the top of that one, Zach. So the dots after the no ball for Revere. Want to stick a headset on?
Of course.
You can have this headset. Then I don't have to commentate.
What's the second?
The second one is in there. It's all right. You relax. You grab this.
Good afternoon, Bushy, and what an absolute pleasure it is to be back at the home of cricket in Asia, the Kowloon Cricket Club, for this under-17s clash. Botters here with you. Lee throws it up and over. Zach goes bang! And that's four. That's four. Every day of the week he goes a better than a runner ball now. Young Zachary Bush, son of the legendary commentator in Hong Kong, Mr. Aaron Bush. Bushy, absolute pleasure to be invited back today for a guest appearance. Yeah, I'll have some of that in the morning, yeah, before I fly out.
I do. There we go. Now you can hear me. Yeah. Okay. That was a good shot from Zach.
No, run a ball now. He's 12 off 12. He's going well. He's holding it together.
The other 11 were a little iffy, let's be honest.
Long way
He's
home.
caught off a no ball. He squirted one away, popped one into the air. That one there, maybe he's got his groove on. He's, I think, the second highest scorer now for the Hurricanes today.
Well, it's a long way home from here, from the Hurricanes, but where there's life, there is hope, and that boundary gives that hope that the Hurricanes need, Bushy.
Yeah, they just need to bat out their overs at the very least. As I was mentioning earlier when I was commentating with all my friends. A few missing from the Hurricanes.
Okay.
No Will Walsh. No Rishi Bhattani.
Where is William?
Well, I feel like it might be the Sevens weekend.
Friday night, last night, Saturday afternoon, and Sunday tomorrow. Cricket comes first. Geez, I hate that rugby, I really do. I've got no time for it. I mean, I got invited corporate tickets last night, today, and yesterday, and I declined to come down to commentate the back end of the under-17s,
I know, right?
KCC versus HKCC. That's my priority, Bushy.
They're mine
Cricket
too.
in Hong Kong.
I'm a 4-minute walk from the stadium.
Yeah.
I'm a 45-minute bus ride to KCC. And where
Take
am
your
I?
rugby and do what you want with it.
Anyway, Nirvan on strike. Drag one down the leg side. Ned O'Callaghan bowled 2 peaches in his first spell. 2 bowled in 1 over. His first over, in fact.
Every sundry helps.
Yeah.
Where there's life, there is hope for the Hurricanes here. Good stance, this young man. On the front foot, weighted towards, straight down the wicket. And misses outside off stump.
Both he and his brother, who's playing today and already departed, Nirvan and Nirav Nandwani, featuring in the under-16s Junior All-Stars, just recently played at Mission Road. Plenty out there that were in that one. Otis, James Walker, the wicket-keeper. Seth Pereira would have played if he didn't have a broken hand, or stitches in his hand, playing today.
Holds Nirvan sitting down there because, I mean, I'm really, at our vantage point, I'm loving the look of his setup at the crease. I really am. What age is he? You aware?
I think both he and his brother are still under 15s.
Right. And this is an under-17s
So
game.
plenty of years to come.
Hence he's batting down the order. He's got a lot of time up the order, I can tell you that, by the look of this setup he's got.
Nirvan bowls pace, Nirav bowls the left arm leggies. Or vice versa. Very close names.
Okay, 96 off 51. I'm not going to put a line through them yet, the KCC. I've come here for a reason. I've come here for
Maybe
a
you're the
victory.
good luck charm. Maybe you're the man.
About. Well, round the wicket, misses his run up a little bit. Bit of a false start there.
Last time I saw Ned, he was about half the size of Nirvan.
Well, Ned is...
He shot up.
He's shot up a lot. He's a big, tall, strapping young man.
They've got a few of those. James
Coming in from
Caldwell
the
as well.
non-clubhouse end. And he's putting it up there and he's asking the questions, and that's what it's all about. He's bowled a no ball, I think, though. No, it was 2 to go. The arm was out, 2 to go.
Yeah.
3 for 16 off 3.4. He's got 2 to go in his spell. A wonderful spell of bowling.
Yep. First 2 wickets did all the damage, really, in that second over. Went bang, bang. A couple of top order wickets. Squared up again, but survives. Novan still looking to get off the mark with a ball remaining of the 12th.
So, Bushy, I know that our listeners and viewers out there can't see what's in front of me, but I must say, in my time away from Hong Kong, the technology that I'm seeing in front of me has gone to a level that did not exist in the past, Bushy.
Yeah. I'm a one-man band, you know, 1 foot on the drums, 1 foot on the keyboards.
That's a fantastic setup you've got going on here.
Yeah. It'll be nice tomorrow when I've got 3 other people, including yourself. End of the over. And Nirvan's managed to get off the mark. Takes a single to end the 12th. The Hurricanes are 64 for 7.
Well, the under-17s are slogging it out here in the heat of Hong Kong. It's warm afternoon. Misty but hot, and the sun coming through, and they're plugging it out there. Under-17s, but ranging in all ages, I'd say, from 13 up to 17, showing what the development path is here in Hong Kong. Bushy mentioned it earlier, the pathways. Rep season is just completed. Back to club cricket again now, looking for that elusive premiership that they all strive for at this age. That's loopy, it's dropped. That could be 4. That's going to go all the way. That's a lovely shot. He's got right on the attack as far as that is concerned. That's going to go all the way to the boundary. That's going to help. It's a long way home, but it's not impossible at this point. Thrown up again and defended this time. A little bit shorter. It was a great delivery. Good comeback delivery. Zach Bush has shot up, I tell you what, as well. The last time I've seen him. Doesn't look like Zachary Bush out there. He's a big, tall young fella. It's floated up again and just pushed in the leg side. They're going to take one. It's going to be a shy at the stumps. Now that's going to be gone. He's got... Oh, hello, sir. We might have a look at that in a replay. The bowler might have broken the stumps with his hands, I think, I would say. From what I was saying, that's exactly what would happen. Bushy?
Just letting you know, this is the first time we've run a Cricket Club's broadcast here. We don't have replays today.
Okay.
We'll have them in the future.
Oh, that's short. That's a long hop. That's gone. That's put away. It's going to be 1 out to the man, the sweeper out here. James C. Gets it in well to the keeper's end. Bushy, would you say that the bowler broke the stumps at the bowler's end?
Let me go and check the replay, which is me going to look at on YouTube.
To the naked eye, to me, that's what occurred. Because he was well short of his ground, the batter. Oh, bit of spice in that. Bit of spice in that from Mavir. That bit and turned. Beaten Navan outside the off stump. 6 off 14. Need boundaries. Welcome some boundaries, Kowloon Cricket Club Hurricanes. He steps back, it beats him outside the off stump. It's good over this one from Mavir, which is now completed, and at the end of the 13th over, the score is 70 for the loss of 7 wickets. You can hear the beautiful birds in the background here, the middle of Kowloon. You've still got nature and it's beautiful wildlife everywhere. No pigeons yet, Bushy. Where's my beloved pigeons?
Mate, we haven't had pigeons since you left.
Is that right?
Yep, they left with you. Maybe they're in Sydney.
Dear. Well, there's plenty of pigeons in Sydney, I can tell you that.
Check the replay. You were bang on.
Yeah?
Yeah. Broke the stumps.
Bowler's hands broke the stumps.
Very good decision by umpire Vancy.
Very good decision from Botters in the commentary box also then.
Good call. Good decision. 1 and 1.
Zach Bush on strike. Floats it out, man back at long on. That'll give Zach Bush the single. Left arm leg spinner.
Somebody asked me last night what the proper term for that is now.
I consciously have not said it because I'm not sure whether I'm allowed to say it these days or not. Because there was a time in the past where the bowler would have been called a Chinaman. Exactly what he's bowling. David Freeman bowled them very successfully for New South Wales and Australia for a period of time. They're rare, but they're valuable if you get them. I'm not sure what the terminology this day is. Left arm leg spinner.
Well, given that I am one,
yeah,
I get to decide. Left
a
arm
very
wrist
good one.
spinner is what the polite term is.
Left arm wrist spinner is what we call it. Left arm wrist spinner. Shaurya. It's a little bit short top edge. That's out. Yeah.
Otis takes the catch. That's the end of Zach. He departs for a pretty fine 14 to get the score up, but they lose their 8th wicket on 72, the Hurricanes, as Shaurya strikes in his second.
Yeah, near on runner ball, 14 there from Zachary Bush, 14 off 15. Held it together during that middle to ladder order. Gives the Hurricanes somewhat of a chance, but it seems to be slipping away from them now. Nirvana out there at the moment, 7 off 16. But seems to be possibly an insurmountable hurdle at this point in time for the boys from the Kowloon Cricket Club. And you can see the HKCC boys are out there enjoying themselves, of course, as they would. They themselves might be heading out to the rugby tonight. Of course, Sevens weekend last night, today and Sunday out there. Not something that interests me, but interests plenty of people. And I'll tell you what, Hong Kong this weekend is buzzing with people flying in for the rugby sevens. Shaurya taking the wicket there. He floats that one up. That's a good delivery. Pitch is just outside off. Little bit of turn. It's a well-placed delivery. Just the 2 wickets required from HKCC to wrap this one up. Oh, that's short. Oh, he lets it go outside off stump, does Oscar. He just had a little look at that one. One to come in the over from Shaurya. He floats that one up a little bit better than the previous, and again Oscar watches. Lets it go outside off stump. That's the end of the over. That's 14 gone. The score is 72 for the loss of 8 wickets.
Now, Bodders, we're not allowed to say it on air, but I did say that somebody asked me that question last night. One of my overseas ICC commentary friends.
Sure.
That's what he asked.
Yeah.
There was my reply. We can't use that term.
I shan't be using that term on air, Bushy.
But it involves the word legend.
It does summarise it beautifully.
Yep.
And call it an adjective in front of the word legend.
Yep, Surya did well. I like what I've seen. Oh, this could be out. No. Picks a gap.
It gets through for the single. Up to the safety of the non-striker's end.
You know what? This would be frustrating for the Nomads. Into the 15th over now. That was 6 for 3, the Hurricanes. That's in.
Well, that wasn't the most ideal start from a Hurricanes perspective.
No. So they've gone from 6 for 3 to 73 for 8, and they've put on 67 runs for 5 wickets.
Well, I'll tell you what, you've got to give a lot of credit to the Hurricanes batters and the coaching of Uzi over there, who I met just to, reintroduce myself to Uzi again after a period of time. And
was Uzi back at the club when you left?
Uzi
was still away.
Uzi had just rejoined when I left. He was, my son Jaden Botfield's first coach when we arrived here back in 2016 with Usman Mange, and then he made the move across, and now he's come back again. He's a wonderful, wonderful fella, and it's good to see he's got these boys fighting, even though, you know, got off to a rough start, but they're fighting their way through. And if they can bat their 20 overs out, there's where there's life, there's hope. How's the table looking in this division, Bushy?
This is the Hurricanes' first game, so
Is this literally the start of the under 17?
Last weekend was the first of the T20 series.
Is that right?
Yeah. End of the over, Via tidy in his third. He's got none for 12. The Hurricanes are 73 for 8 after 15. Can they bat that full 20? I reckon that should be the target from here. Won't be easy. They're going to bring back the likes of James Caldwell very shortly. They're going to stay with the left arm wrist spin. I think the legend that is Eddie is just being told what I said about him on commentary before you turned up, Bottas.
What was that? I missed that.
They were over there in the nets training, Lavinia and Eddie. Oh, cut in the air, one bounce. This could be run out though. Direct hit was miles gone. Doesn't matter. Oscar's given up. That's the 9th wicket to fall. Batting out the full 20 looks hard now. They've mix-up run-out means Oscar departs for an 8-ball duck, and the Hurricanes are 73 for 9.
Yeah, batting out the full 20 now, Bushy does look like a little bit of a dream for the Hurricanes, but they have battled hard after being 6 for 3 earlier on. Very hard when you lose those first 3 wickets early in the piece in the T20, chasing quite a very competitive score as well. So lose those early wickets. They have fought hard. They're going to go down here, the Hurricanes, but all credit to HKCC. They have been the standout team, without a doubt, today in this under-17s league in Cricket Hong Kong. Nice crowd here this afternoon at the Kowloon Cricket Club to enjoy this game. There's going to be more down here tomorrow, I would suggest, for the big Sunday League game. So if you're out there watching, get yourself down here if you can and watch, or tune in and watch us on YouTube as HKCC look for that final wicket. Oh, he steps back. That's a beautiful shot from Navan. It's gone cut through the offside and it's gone all the way to the boundary. There's no way of cutting that off. That pulls up at the practice nest. That's 4 runs. That's a lovely shot. I like what I'm seeing here, Bushy, for this Navan.
Yeah, you rocked up and you've been a fan ever since. And he hadn't even got off the mark then.
Not at all.
Now he's 12.
You can tell from the stance, you can tell from the batter's stance, you can tell from the relaxed position, you can tell from the confidence. He's just got growth in him. He's going somewhere, this boy. And that's solid in defence as well. He's looking at batting out this 20 overs. Time in the middle is important time, especially at this age, playing at this level. No fine leg, anything on the leg side. Look to sweep, son.
Nope, he's going to get bowled, and that's going to be the ball game here at KCC for a Saturday afternoon. It's going to be a big victory, an 81-run victory for the Hong Kong Cricket Club Nomads over the home team, KCC Hurricanes. Botters is a pretty good effort from the Nomads.
Yeah, absolutely right. I mean, comprehensive winners. Obviously put the runs on the board and then went out and defended and rolled the Hurricanes for 77 within the 16 overs. Couldn't bat out the 20, the Hurricanes. First game of the year, still plenty to come. Plenty to come at this under-17s level. But today, the victors, the Hong Kong Cricket Club Nomads, win by 81 runs.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the batting and bowling card as we wrap up the broadcast today. And the batting card, not a great one for the Hurricanes today. Just 4 players getting into double figures. A top score by Veer Kun coming in at number 5. Runner ball 22. And then a handy 14 off 15 coming in at number, 8 for Zach. And 12 by your little man, Nirvan Nandwani off 21. And 11 for his brother as well. Mirav coming in at number 3, but fell away in early wickets. Caused a lot of problems, and Sudden Header didn't face a ball in the end. The bowling card for the Nomads. Botters, you can take it away.
No, James Caldwell, he only bowled the 2 overs, 1 for 12, let him off, and then Ned O. I mean, tell you what, 3 for 17. He bowled out his full 4. Pereira, 1 for 11 off his 2. Pavani. Arjun, he also bowled 2 overs, 1 for 7. A couple of wickets from Kanodia. 2.4 overs, wrapped that up, 2 for 18, 3 overs from Avir Thakur, 3 overs, he went for none for 12, comprehensive 77, all out. HKCC Nomads did the job.
You're wondering about the table? There is the table, and at the top, it's the Nomads. 3 wins from 3 games. Link Eagles played 3 and won 3 as well. In third place, the Diaspora Little Saiwan Tigers played 3, 2 and 1. 2 games for the USRC Gunners, yet to get a win. This is actually the second game for the Hurricanes. I think that's a scoring error. I think we'll find that the Nomads have played 2, won 2, and the Hurricanes have played 1 and lost 1. But I think that's because there's 2 scorers. It'll get updated over the week. You know how that used to work when you did the podcast.
Yeah, very frustrating, but very good.
Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out. And the mats get rolled up ready for tomorrow's big game in the Cricket Hong Kong China Sunday Elite Div 1 match. We'll just look at the summary quickly. Top score by Seth Pereira, back playing after that hand injury, and a 50 knot of 40 deliveries, top scoring, and a handy 41 by the opener James Walker, and just single wickets around for the Hurricanes bowlers. Oscar Wong, the pick of the bowlers, 4 overs, 1 for 17. It's an 81-run victory for the Hong Kong Cricket Club Nomads on a Saturday afternoon. We'll be back live tomorrow morning from 10 a.m. Potters, you'll be here, I'll be here. We'll all be here as they take the mats off a must-win game for both sides. It is the KCC Templars sitting in mid-table up against the very powerful Hong Kong Cricket Club Scorpions.
Could not be more excited about it. I did tap into the HKCC this week for some professional work commitments. Bumped into Luke Jones. Luke Jones from HKCC Scorpions. Extremely excited about travelling across the harbour to come across here to the Kowloon Cricket Club for a huge match. Templars versus Scorps. Always good game. Always competitive. Always meaningful. Always impactful as far as the table is concerned.
We'll talk about it tomorrow morning, but just briefly, a win for the Templars puts them in a chance of making the final.
There we go.
A loss to the Templars puts them in relegation zone. There's only 4 games left, and everything is on the table after the Scorps choked last week and went down to their teammates, the Wanderers, by 1 run.
And I can tell you, Bushy, for the last 10 to 12 years, Templars and relegation have never been mentioned in the same sentence.
I know, right? So it's lots to play for. We'll be live from about 9:45 a.m. tomorrow. Make sure you join us then. From Matt Botfield, who will be back with the microphone tomorrow morning, this is Aaron Bush signing off.